Welcome to Lit with Ernest, the show where we cut through the noise and get to the heart of what makes great literature tick. I'm your host, Ernest, and today we're diving into one of the most iconic works in the literary canon, Don Quixote. Written by Miguel de Cervantes and published in two parts between 1605 and 1615. Don Quixote is a foundational work of modern Western literature that has captivated readers with its unique blend of humor, pathos, and philosophical introspection. Don Quixote's significance in the literary canon cannot be overstated. It is widely regarded as the first modern novel, marking a significant departure from the traditional romances and chivalric tales that dominated the literary landscape of Cervantes' time. The book's influence can be seen in countless works of literature, from Madame Bovary to The Great Gatsby, and its impact on popular culture is still felt today, with references to Don Quixote appearing in everything from Monty Python's Flying Circus to the music of Bob Dylan. To understand the historical context in which Don Quixote emerged, it's essential to consider the social, cultural, and literary landscape of 17th century Spain. The country was undergoing a period of significant transformation, with the rise of the bourgeoisie and the decline of the nobility. This shift in power dynamics is reflected in Don Quixote, as the titular character, a nobleman, struggles to adapt to a changing world that no longer values his chivalric ideals. In terms of literary background, Don Quixote relates to several major traditions, including the picaresque novel, the romance, and the satire. Cervantes was influenced by the works of authors such as Giovanni Boccaccio and Matteo Bandello, who wrote tales of love, adventure, and social commentary. The book's critical reception has evolved over time, with early readers praising its humor and wit, while later critics have focused on its more serious themes, such as the nature of reality and the human condition. One of the key themes in Don Quixote is the tension between reality and imagination. The titular character's perception of the world is shaped by his reading of romantic, chivalric tales, which leads him to see the world as a place of wonder and adventure. However, this idealized vision is constantly at odds with the harsh realities of the world around him. This conflict is exemplified in the famous episode where Don Quixote mistakes a group of windmills for giants, highlighting the absurdity of his perceptions and the dangers of unchecked imagination. Another significant aspect of Don Quixote is its use of literary devices such as satire, irony, and parody. Cervantes uses these techniques to critique the social and cultural norms of his time, particularly the romantic ideals of chivalry that were still prevalent in Spanish society. The character of Sancho Panza, Don Quixote's squire, served as a foil to his master's idealism, representing a more practical and worldly view of reality. Don Quixote has had a profound impact on popular culture, influencing everything from literature to art, music, and film. The book's themes of reality versus, for example, the concept of tilting at windmills, which originates in Don Quixote, has become a metaphor for futile or quixotic endeavors. In addition to its influence on literature and popular culture, Don Quixote has also had an impact on the development of literary theory and criticism. The book's use of metafictional devices, such as the insertion of fictional manuscripts and the blurring of reality and fiction, has influenced the work of authors such as Jorge Luis Borges and Italo Calvino. The book's exploration of the nature of reality and the human condition has also made it a staple of philosophical and psychological inquiry. Its influence can be seen in countless works of literature, art, music, and film, and its themes of reality versus imagination, the nature of sanity and madness, and the human condition remain as relevant today as they were when the book was first published. So, if you're looking for a work of literature that will make you laugh, cry, and maybe even challenge your own perceptions of reality, then Don Quixote is the book for you. That's all for today's Lit with Ernest. Like this episode if it hit true. Share it if you respect honest talk about books. Subscribe, because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.